What is that?
It's art.
Oh, that's what they call it.
If you ain't gonna be civilized about this.
After you complete all of the hunting requests and collect a squirrel, a rabbit, a cardinal, a woodpecker, a rat, an oriole, a robin, a chipmunk, an opossum, a songbird, a bullfrog, a toad, a sparrow, a skunk, a cedar waxwing, a blue jay, a crow, a bat, and a beaver, John will receive a letter and an invitation in the mail.
Hello there, pleased to see you.
Invitation from Ms. Hobbs. Mr. Marston, my dear, I am delighted, absolutely delighted at the lovely friends you have sent me. Together we have made art, life as art. I strive to make happiness frozen in time, and you have surely made me happy with the animals you have gathered. You must come visit and see the world we have made together. I will introduce you to Percival. I am sure you will love him. Do you play cards? My friends adore it. Oh, I am ahead of myself. I'm just northeast of Strawberry, between the town and Monto's Rest. Sincerely, Ms. L. Hobbs. Okay, let's go to Strawberry and check out this lady's house. Here's your map. She's directly above Strawberry, the taxidermist house. A wonderfully decorated cabin. You can tell an artist lives in here. John needs to take some photos for the Insta. There are also some exhibits outside. Here we have a cougar taking down a pronghorn, and this cougar has seen better days, I'm afraid. She should have let Arthur find her a better one. Arthur would have been happy to. Note all of the birdhouses. Bet there's poison in there. I wouldn't put it past her. In her own way, this lady is just as brilliant and crazy as Marko Dragic. Okay, let's knock on the door and trigger the cutscene.
Hello, Mrs. Hobbs.
Hello, dearie. Hello.
And here is Miss Hobbs. Miss Hobbs also reminds me of the witch from Hansel and Gretel, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat children. Pretty sure.
You said to come call on you? My name's John Marston. I've been sending you the animals for your art. I guess you make clothes or something?
Clothes? Oh, no, I don't make clothes, dearie. Come.
What do you make?
I make art, dearie.
Art?
Not art, but life. Life as art. Come meet my friends. Come. It's downstairs. Come meet the world you helped build.
You can see more of her conventional work upstairs, but her real art is in the basement.
This is...
I love these tableaus. They are so detailed. A sword fight. Look at those tiny swords. She had to make those. Raccoon versus rabbit. My money's on the raccoons. And some rats with parasols enjoying the Guarma sun.
This is quite something.
A badger courting a fox. An odd combination, but who am I to stand in the way of true love?
It's my life work, dearie.
More badgers having tea, with a rabbit supplying light entertainment on the piano. Look at those tiny paintings in tiny frames.
An almighty struggle. I love this little fella. He makes me so happy.
A squirrel riding a fox. Why not?
There's so much life in him, in a way. And look at these three playing poker. Oh, they'll never know who wins because they're all dead.
Poker game, a popular theme, but note the crow in the top hat. He's the whale, no pun intended. Well, maybe a little pun. Very little.
Only it doesn't look like it. Sometimes I make up little funny voices, and I make believe that they're all talking to one another. I call this guy Percival. I don't know why.
Lawn tennis with Percival. Percival is an interesting choice for a name. Percival, to quote Wikipedia, was one of King Arthur's legendary Knights of the Round Table. He was one of Arthur's most loyal knights. Percival is most commonly known for retrieving Excalibur from a clan of mischievous fairy creatures. Also, an argument can be made that the friends Miss Hobbs has created in her basement are her version of a clan of mischievous fairy forest creatures. Interesting.
And these two over here, oh, they're prize fighters. Obviously, there isn't any prize because they're both dead.
And here we have Badger versus Raccoon. My money's on the Badger. They're tough. They're basically mini Wolverines.
I tried this with humans once during a cholera outbreak.
And did you catch that? She mummified humans, most likely in armadillo. Wish we could find one of those bodies.
No, animals are better. Their fur is so nice and...
Have to agree, animals are better.
Yeah. I don't quite know what to say.
Oh, I often get that reaction.
I'm sure.
Oh, here, please take this as a gift. Because after all, we did this together.
And just look at what we got, a little cowboy squirrel. Look at that cute little bandolier and the tiny cattleman. I would full on buy one of these if I ever find one on Etsy or eBay for the Red Dead Redemption gaming room that I am building in my mind.
You and I are both like God now, in a way.
Thanks. I should get going.
Yeah, well, maybe when you die, somebody will stuff you. And maybe heaven is just like this. Did you ever think of that, dearie?
No, I never did. Be well.
Hi.
In the end, Miss Hobbs is a little crazy but harmless and very charming. And hey, look at this really cool squirrel we got from her. Let's go to the ranch and find a place to put it. This looks like a good spot right on the mantle where everyone can enjoy it.
What is that?
It's art.
And Abigail is not happy.
Oh, that's what they call it.
But she gets to place her dollies up here and these plates. She'll be fine. And did you know Abigail could play piano? Did you know John even had a piano?
Took me a lot of work to earn that little guy.
Ain't that interesting?
Beauty, ain't he? Okay, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, John.
John will go about his business, but the next day the squirrel will be missing. No worries, Abigail stashed it in the bedroom. Perhaps she thought John might be tired of looking at it. Let's put it back where it belongs. And then after a day, it's gone again. Also, I really like how the light is shining here. Makes it appear that John is having a brilliant idea. And this time, Abigail thought the interior of this chimney would make a fine home for the squirrel. Let's put it back. And what do you know, the next day it has vanished, like a gambler's lucky streak, to quote Cole Porter. This time, Abigail gave it to Uncle. And let's take a moment to admire Uncle's bedroom/hovel. Uncle has lived outdoors for so long, I'm not certain he understands the logistics of living under a roof.
Another morning.
Old man?
Howdy.
However, Uncle didn't appreciate the squirrel and stashed it in this chest. Let's return the squirrel to its position of honor. Maybe it will stay there now.
This all to your liking, then?
The ranch? Oh, of course not. It's a dump. Well, at the moment, at least.
But no, it's gone. This is getting a little passive-aggressive. John and Abigail should talk about this before it gets out of hand.
All this work and we're barely putting enough food on the table. Hope we can make it, John.
It's early days. We're all still learning, especially me. We'll get there.
You're right.
This time Abigail left it in the sheep pen, in this wheelbarrow. And John asks Abigail how it ended up there, and Abigail has no idea. Ask Uncle or Jack.
We're always working.
There's always something to do.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Let's put it back and that should be the end of it. Nope, we should be so lucky. Let's check the barn. John can look everywhere, but it's in the loft in this chest. It's always in the last place you look. And we put the squirrel back, hopefully for the last time. And no, Abigail isn't through. She really hates that squirrel.
Hey, sweetheart. You're always working.
And John asks Abigail, sweetheart, dearest, remember how I built this ranch for you with my bare hands? I mean, Charles helped, but Uncle was useless. I had to raise the cash. I went into debt. And all I wanted in return was a place for my limited edition, custom taxidermied squirrel cowboy statue. And Abigail replies, I haven't touched your statue, which is technically true. She probably got Uncle or Jack to get rid of it. John should have asked, do you know what happened to my squirrel cowboy? But you know, John isn't the sharpest tool in the toolbox, to quote the good citizens of Butcher Creek. At any rate, she has chores to do. Maybe the dog took it. It's a Red Dead mystery. Let's travel to Mount Shan, the literal ends of the earth, max height, and look for this thing.
Out of the way!
How did it get up here? There's no way Abigail went up here, and Uncle is too lazy. My theory is she made Charles do it. Uncle, as you know, is useless, and Charles could easily have dropped it off here on his way to Canada to visit the trapper's niece. To quote channel mod Gerald W., who is Canadian, so he should know. Lots of quotes in this video. At any rate, there he is. Let's get him home. And here is your map. Triangulate between the N of Mount Shan, the T of West Elizabeth, and the H of Hawkeye Creek. Also, say hello to Charles if you see him on the way down.
You know what to do, girl.
This video is sponsored by viewers like you. Consider joining the channel for deputy badges by your name, custom emoticons in the premiere chats, end credits in every video, and daily members-only community posts featuring random thoughts, TV and movie reviews, and exclusive photos. And we can place him back on the mantle. John is happy. Abigail, not so much. To be fair, Abigail is in charge of home decor, and John could easily have avoided all of these shenanigans by simply placing this in his bathroom, perhaps where he shaves. But the squirrel is above the fireplace, at least for now. Hopefully we will get a random update and he will be missing again and the games can start over. Here's hoping. I like to be optimistic about these things. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content. We shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
Took me a lot of work to earn that little guy.
Ain't that interesting?
Beauty, ain't he? Okay, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, John.